Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be swatching, demoing, and reviewing the brand new Morphe 3502 Second Nature Palette. I think that's what it's called. This one. So this is Morphe's brand new palette release. Basically the world is keeling over backwards over this. It is another warm tone palette. I'm sure that we all remember the original 3502 palette, and this is like... well, this is kind of like her, her younger sister that may or may not be more talented, funnier, and better looking. Don't you just love sister competitiveness? So basically today we're going to swatch the entire thing, all of the colours. We're going to do an eye look. We're going to talk about the textures, the formulas. We're going to let you know whether or not it's worth your money. And this one will cost you $23 US. I believe shipping to Australia to be apparently out of control. But it's probably going to be stocked on Beauty Bay and whatnot. But yeah, I'll figure out all of that information. I'll be letting you know in the video. So yes. Let's jump into this one. So according to this, 35 shades to change your world. Meet your squad of beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable eyeshadows. The fiery palette is bursting with off-the-chart oranges and boldly warm neutrals. Oh, that sounds so good. The endless looks are up to you. Morphe babes don't just blend in, they blend the rules. Oh! I love a good pun. That's cool. All right, so what have we got here? Doesn't actually include, here we go, net weight. 56.2 grams of product. In this one, it's obviously got 35 shadows. I like that they've changed up the boxes that the Morphe palettes come in. So this one actually does look quite different to their standard boxes. It's black on this side, and then there's a bit of colour. It's just a little bit sort of more, I don't know, a little bit more fancy than the regular Morphe boxes. So the black plastic packaging is exactly the same as all of the other Morphe palettes. This one is made in China. 56.2 grams. The only thing I can notice really that's different about this is they've got a new logo, and then there's like a little sticker on the back that says 3502. Okay, and then you open it up and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. I really like that this one actually comes with shade names. And then you drop them. Still kind of disappointed that you only get them on a plastic sheet insert. Like, I'm not going to keep this, let's be real. I'm going to lose it, I'm going to break it, I'm going to use it as probably something it's not meant to be used as. I do wish that the shade names were printed on the palette, but holy goodness, these are actually the most beautiful colours ever. Look at that. Look at those oranges, look at those reds. There's bronzes, there's coppers, there's golds, there's a black. I don't see... it actually doesn't have like a really light colour, for highlighting the brow bone and things like that. But lots of beautiful matte transition colours. It looks stunning. Now, as you can see, this is completely untouched. I have not even swatched this at all, so I've got no idea of the pigmentation of the quality of these shadows. So what we're going to go and do now is swatch all of these colours, and then we're going to do an eye look using the palette. So here is another look at all of the colours before we jump in. Now I'm going to start off by swatching the top row first. These are all kind of like the lighter transition colours and the lighter shimmer tones. Can you even deal with how incredibly well these colours swatch? They are absolutely insane. Moving on to the second row, these oranges and these reds, like, I'm done. I'm actually done. I have no words. My life is over. Seriously. Third row are sort of more muted brown tones with a beautiful, the last two, the first two and the last two are these gorgeous, gorgeous shimmers. Fourth row, sort of getting down into even darker browns. These have got really beautiful reddy sort of maroon undertones. And then finally, we've got the last row, which is actually all matte. And this is like dark browns and blacks. These are honestly so seriously next level. I cannot deal with them. Alright, so we're going to move on to creating an actual eye look using the palette now. And holy hell, if this palette works as well as it swatches, I'm done. I am so ridiculously impressed with how well this palette swatched. I just had a quick look online, and apparently Morphe have changed up the formula. I don't know exactly how they have done that, but apparently they've changed the formula, which probably explains why they swatch so freaking well. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get into creating a look. I've already primed my eyes, and I've also just set my lids down with a translucent powder. First, picking up this nice soft brown colour, I'm going to start working this one through my crease. And with this shadow look today, I'm actually going to be kind of sweeping it out to the side. Let's do something a little bit different, a little bit more creative. So this matte shadow is working beautifully on my lid. Absolutely no issues here whatsoever. See how I'm sort of just like carrying that one out the side? Maybe we'll do like a cut crease even. Okay, using a much smaller and more precise brush, I've picked up some of this beautiful orange. I'm gonna start to put that one just kind of through. Oh my gosh, these blend so well. you kidding? Whoa. Normally a matte orange, I don't know, they can sometimes be kind of tricky to work with. But this is legit so easy. Whoa. Oh, and this video is not at all sponsored by Morphe. I also don't have an affiliate code. Just for anyone wondering, this palette was sent to me though. You'll notice that I'm sort of putting this, I mean it's not really a transition color, but I'm sort of putting it directly above where my natural crease folds as opposed to doing it directly in the crease. We are going to do a bit of a cut crease kind of look today. And like I said, I don't have the biggest eyes. I've got almond shaped eyes and yeah, it's kind of nice to make your eyes look a little bigger, I think. Okay, I'm so excited to use this next color. It's like the super, super hot, it's like neon red. It's amazing. I'm gonna use that one pretty much directly over where we've just applied that. Oh my gosh. Oh! Is that some kind of joke? Oh my god, this palette. I hate to say it, guys, but even though we're like 5 minutes into this, I think that this might be, honestly, my most favourite eyeshadow palette that I've ever used. I know that's a huge call at this point, but honestly, whoa. Okay, just taking a medium-sized blending brush with a little bit more of that orange, and I'm just going to take that kind of over the edges of that, just to kind of work it all in. Like I said, the only thing I am kind of bummed about is it doesn't have like a really bright, it's got this kind of shimmery gold, and the shimmers are amazing, but this isn't like a light enough color really to use as a brow bone highlight. So I will have to use, you know, something else. And I mean, it's fine, like you could just use your highlighter that you use on your face, but I do wish that it did have a really bright sort of champagne shimmer for the brow bone. Okay, picking up a little bit more of a darker color now, and I'm going to use that kind of just directly at the base here to add a little bit of shadow. Wow. Sorry, I've said wow so many times. I realize this. I just cannot deal. Picking up a little bit more of a darker color. Actually, I'm going to need to get rid of some of that because these are hella pigmented. And I'm just going to deepen that even further. Alright, I'm actually going to take a little of the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer now, and I'm just going to use that to kind of tidy up the lid space and sort of cut the crease a little, and then we're going to use some beautiful shimmers on my actual eyelids. Okay, now that we've cleaned up that lid, and we've got like a reasonably neat cut crease happening here, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to start packing on that really pale yellowy light gold on the inner half of the lid. Oh my gosh, these colours. Like, I'm actually dying right now. I think the important thing to remember when doing a cut crease is don't worry if you can't get the line perfectly right with the concealer or the eye base or the eyeliner that you're using, because you can always come back and really smooth it out with the eyeshadow. Just makes it so much easier. I might even try this beautiful rose gold sort of right here. Oh, these shadows, they're honestly next level, you guys. And then I'm going to finish the very outer corner with that. It's like a cranberry shimmer color. Oh my gosh. And then lastly, just taking a little bit more of the gold, because I've decided I kind of want to soften up these colors just a little. Taking that gold and I'm kind of spreading it over top of those other shadows. And that's just kind of lighten them up just a bit. All right, so that's kind of what our eyes are looking like. I'm going to go ahead and do the inner corner now, and also the lower lash. And I'm not kind of sure, what will we do? Maybe just, I think reds. We'll just do reds. So I'm first taking a blending brush with a little bit of that brown, and I'm just going to sort of smoke it out. I feel like cut creases always look crazy until you put the eyeliner on, and you're like, oh, okay, I have got my life together. Okay, now picking up that crazy red shade. Honestly, these eyeshadows are so nice and they blend out so well. And then finally packing that gold in here. Now don't worry about this hot mess here. I am going to be sort of blending underneath that with concealer and tidying it all up. But this is sort of more about showing you how crazy, stupidly pigmented these are. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is clean up under this eye. I'm going to finish, you know, what I've done here on this eye. And then I'm going to be back with mascara and eyeliner and lashes already on. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so here is the finished look, you guys. It is a orange and gold cut crease. I'm super happy with how it turned out. But we don't really care about the makeup, do we? This is what we're here for. And can I just say, confidently, and I am kind of, you know, not kind of, I'm super, super surprised by this. You guys, this is the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used. Okay. Wow, I just needed to digest that myself. No word of a lie. Legit, this is the best eyeshadow palette that I have ever used. The mattes are so easy to blend. The transition colors, there is so much pigment in this palette. The shimmers are absolutely next level. That black is actually ridiculously easy to work with. I just didn't expect this. Oh my gosh. The Sweet Peach palette may have been retired from its #1 spot. Who would have thought? Honestly, you guys, this palette is absolutely everything. If you've got a spare $23 and you're looking for a warm tone palette, obviously for those of you who hate warm tones, clearly she's not going to be up your alley. She's not. Let's just accept it. But if you do love warm tones and you are looking to invest in a warm tone palette, you cannot go past this one. This one absolutely shits all over the Jaclyn Hill palette. No offense. It absolutely shits all over the original 35O palette. It shits all over the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. It is incredible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went there. I did it. Okay. So I hope you guys found today's review helpful. If you've got any more questions about the palette, about the textures, the shadows, anything, or if you've got any questions about this eye look that I'm wearing currently, you know, I'm feeling the cut crease again. I haven't done a cut crease in a while, and I'm not mad about it. No. But yeah, if you've got any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want to see next, guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!